Hello, good morning, my dear students. This is Thiru sir, your assistant teacher. So, welcome to the online classes of Sri Eknath Rao Khadse Tailor English Medium School, Muktanagar. So, dear students, today we are going to discuss the 8th chapter of the SST. So, the chapter name is Temperate Grassland. What the chapter name is? Temperate Grassland. So, in this temperate grasslands, first we are going to discuss the locations, then after climate, then after grassland, then after life in the regions. So I have already written the world map for world drawn here. So first, everyone knows it. This is the equator, isn't it? This is Tropic of Cancer. This is Tropic of Capricorn. This is Arctic Circle. This is Antarctica Circle. So now I am going to discuss the temperate grassland. Where is it situated? Now I am going to identify this place. So these are called temperate zone, isn't it? This is north temperature zone. This is south temperate zone. North temperate zone and south temperate. So north temperate zone, which is started from 23.5 degree north latitude to 66.5 degree north latitude. The same way here, that is called Tropic of Cancer to Tropic of Capricorn, and here Arctic circles. Here from Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degree south latitude to Antarctic circles, that is 66.5 degree south latitude. So this landform is known as also south temperate zone, and in this zone the grasslands are occur more, visible more. So now we are going to discuss the what type of climate has occurred in this region. So everybody knows it. Temperate zone means it's not get more hot and it's not get more cold. That is called temperate zone. So let you see. Winter in this region are very cold and summer short and warm. A moderate or rainfall of about 50 to 70 centimeters occurs mostly in the summer seasons. There is an occasional rainfall in winter. The climate is not suitable for growth of trees, grasses grow quickly. The climate is not suitable for the growth of trees, but grasses grow quickly during the spring season and changes to hay by autumn. This is such type of regions, such type of climate is occurring that 50 to 70 centimeters rainfall it is occurring in the summer seasons, and this type of season, this type of climate is not fit for to grow the plants or trees, but it is very suitable for grow the grasses. Okay, so did you understand? So whatever grasses is going on here, growing. So most grassland are located in temperate zone. A grassland is grassy, windy, partly dry bioма, a sea of grass. So almost 1/4 of the earth land area is grassland. Deep-rooted grasses dominate with very few trees and shrubs in grasslands. This region is also almost treeless. So in this region it is growing very much grasses. So due to because the climate of this region is very suitable for the making the grasses. That's why sometimes grasses also grasses also covering all of the places wherever they required. Okay, so in this way the plants also not growing well in that regions. Very less plants are visible in that regions. Now I am going to discuss the life in the regions. The trees that are found here are plenty of farmers. These grasslands vary in size from country to country. In the prairie regions of the North America, since there is more rainfall grasses to tall. In the steppes, because of the continental climate, grasses are short. In the American, some regions it is getting grasses so height. Grasses are so wide and height. In the steppes, because of the continental climate, grasses are short. Alfalfa. Alfalfa is the most common grasses and is used for fodder for cattle. Grasses keep changing color according to the seasons. In summer, the foliage is thick, while in autumn it is dry, and in winter it is dry. Roots remain buried in the snow and grow again in the spring. So what happening here? According to the regions, according to the places, the grasses size, the grasses color, features, each and everything something totally different from one place to another places. And according to the seasons, the grasses color and size, each and everything will changes. Next, animals life. So different grassland of the world support different kinds of animals. Some of the large animals found in these regions northern hemisphere are cord, bison and grizzly bear. Some fierce animals such as the wolf are also found here. In the southern hemisphere, reptiles like anaconda are found here. My God, it is very anaconda, which is lies on the southern side. I mean, southern side means this part. Temperature means southern temperature. It is going different animals. It is going there some grasses animals, grass animals, and as well as some fleshy animals also living here. So one country, just to have a look, continents, sorry, not country, continents. First, Africa. What type of animals? Adarpa, African wild cat, African elephant, baboon, buffalo, calf, hunting dog and zebra are found in the African belt. Now we are going to discuss Australia. Dingo, kangaroo, ulbai and sheep are found in the Australian Downs. Next we are going to discuss the North America. So next, black-footed ferret, coyote and bisons are found in the regions America prairies. Next we are going to discuss the South America. In the South America, what? Fox, tapir, puma are found in the South America pampas. Next we are going to see the Eurasia, I mean Europe and Asia. So what type of animals are living here? Golden pheasant, leopard, chico, snow leopard, bulwa and falcon. The birds of prey are found in the Eurasia. In this way, different continent, different regions are growing different type of animals. Now we are going to discuss the farming. What type of farming farms in these regions? The soil in the temperature zone is dark and fertile. Okay, the soil color is dark and it's very fertile soil. In the prairies of North America, crops such as wheat, barley, rice, flax and oats are grown. This area is also known as the granary of the world. In this grassland, spices grasses such as alfalfa and clover are grown or foddered for animals. So grasslands ecosystems contributes to the global meat and grains productions. Humans have utilized these ecosystems of thousands of years ago. It's a different, or not only for this, but also to make the feeding for the animals, each and everything. Different type of grasses are grown in the region which is more suitable for the growing. So in this way, different type of, not only the grasses for fooded, so it is going for some spices grasses also grown in that regions, which is very, very important. Now I'm going to discuss the industries of this region. What type of industries are grown in this area? So many minerals are found in some parts of the prairies of the pampas and the voltas. What type of minerals are available here? First, lignite, the most inferior quality of coal and minerals oil are mined in large quantity here. Or extracting ore extracting factories and oil refinery have also been developed here. The most important industries in this grassland is meat packing industries. Gold and diamonds mines are famous in the wealth regions of South Africa. So what the here available the lignite, then after ore extracting factories, okay, and oil refineries factories, gold and diamond, etc. Each and everything means very valuable factories and industries are well developed and well settled in these regions. Today grassland face many issues such as overgrazing, urban development, agriculture encroachment. We should protect the ecosystems and maintain the healthy balanced nature. So why? Because definitely in India also is the same problems. So one of the cities, towns developed the well culture, the peoples, but we did all the things is poisons. We destroyed the ecological systems, ecological balances and everything. Everybody likes better life for themselves. They won't think about the nature, they won't think about the atmosphere, they won't think about the ecosystems. So in this way, definitely it's a major for, not only for these reasons, but also all of the world the same problems are occurred. So definitely we have to cure and we have to rectify the problems, otherwise we will suffer more problems for that. Last, we're going to discuss the human lives, whatever human lives and how the peoples are living in these regions. The farmers who lived in the grasslands were well off. They have huge farms. They own many efficient farms machines to help them cultivate the vast farms. All the work such as plowing, sowing, harvesting and threshing is done by machines. The storing of the food grains in seals is also done by machines. All of you workers are required to cultivate thousands of hectares of land, since every work is done for modern machines. So workers has plenty of land farms to make the cultivations, but the population is very less. So that's why they are totally depend upon the some technological cultivations or technological tools or machines whenever they're requiring in the cultivations. Why? Because thousands of acres are available, very few persons are the growers. That's why they need the things. Life on this west of the farm is very difficult because of the harsh climate. On every farms there are small homestead. Labor who work on the farms also live near the homestead. In average, farms here is spread over the thousands of hectares. There are separate set from farms, animals and machineries. People living in grasslands and continuously trying to improve their lifestyles with the scientific discoveries and new technology, and however climate still control their activities. So in this way, thousands of hectares are available, but people's are very less. That's why they were doing, they're making the homestead. They're making some shade near it of the land farms, and those persons are working in the field. The persons are living in the homestead. They take care of the fields, and they always try to develop their not only for the agricultural sectors, but also they always try to develop their living style, their lifestyle through the science and technologically effect. So in this way, gradually they're improving, they're trying to improving their lifestyles and scientific discoveries and everything for new technologies purpose. In this way, their living style is something special. So dear students, I hope you understand these lessons better. So you read the lessons thoroughly, okay? So the session has been completed. So keep watching till my another video arrivals. Okay, thank you, bye bye.